Hello again, everybody. I didn't think I'd be back so soon, but here I am. I'm back because I was meant to actually be at a lunch today and just decided not to go. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling fantastic, feeling a lot of fluttery, anxious feelings and not in a good way. And interestingly, I've been called to use this deck, which I haven't used in a really, really long time. I think the last time I used this deck was online, and that was maybe about 5 months ago. It's my Angel Oracle deck. And just now, as I was shuffling that one, prior to sitting down and getting started, the Jesus card flipped on that one. But while I was shuffling this one, the Devil card flipped. So I don't know what's going on. I think there's, and that pretty much describes how I feel, actually, right now. There's I got Jesus and the Devil wrestling inside of me. But, the fact that I'm feeling really called to do a reading and I have the time because I'm not at the lunch, I'm going to go with it. I don't know what's going to come out. I always say that to you. I have no idea what's going to come out. But I have gone all out for you. I've brought my Tesla lamp. That's me going all out, okay? I have no interior design skills whatsoever. So this is me making my wooden table look as interesting as it can look. Here you go. You got a candle. You got my favorite. This is so sacral. My favorite crystal. Yes, it looks a little phallic sometimes. I know, that's not why I bought it. I didn't realize till afterwards. Oh, you've got my love heart calcite crystal, and we got our Tesla coil lamp here. Okay, so you're welcome. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to get started with this Angel Oracle deck. Let's see what's going on. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And Tesla would approve of me counting to 9. He's the reason I do it, by the way, for those of you who are only new. Oh, so we got the sun. Okay, so everything's fine for you. It must just be me. Okay, no, let's see. Okay, so this is my God card, actually, Daughter Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. I did say Jesus came out of this deck, though, didn't I? Angel of Love. Okay, well, I think the cards have spoken. Let's just take a quick look at the bottom. Now, there's more going on to it than that, though. I know that says, I know that looks very pretty. Yeah, we've got, so basically the happiest card in the deck, the Sun. We've got God. And I want to say God is confirming that, how do I say this? Okay, I want to say that God is confirming that your number one. Oh, I just looked at the number one. Okay, and I promise I hadn't even looked at that. But that's a confirmation for me that I'm on the right track. Your number one wish, whatever it is that your number one wish is, right? That is what you have manifested. And God, Source, the Creator, the universe, whatever you want to call it, some of you may just look at it as your own soul or your own consciousness, whatever. But the higher power that you believe in, that is in control of things, it has already done it. It has. And for a lot of you, let's be honest, it is love related. Okay. Okay. So that's good. That's encouraging. Okay. Oh my God, hello. I'm so glad I did this. Because I actually, just before I did this, I actually said a little prayer to Archangel Michael. This is my Archangel Michael candle. And I did actually say a little prayer to him. And I haven't prayed to him in a while. I haven't, but I'm so glad he's come up. All right, so this is beautiful. And also what he's saying, see how he holds that sword? And this is a message that I have delivered time and time again. If Michael says it's yours, it's yours. He is the protector. He is the deliverer. So I'm just going to put him right like that. Okay. It's fine. It's a done deal. It's guaranteed because he says so. This is my God card. And this is Archangel Michael, who is, God's, he is the commander of his army. So it's going to happen. So that's good. Now I know why this deck was calling me. But it's interesting because then in the Lightseers deck, I had the Devil flip out. Quite aggressively, I might add. But, I do have to say, I've spoken about this a few times, but I don't know which readings you've tuned into. So I have spoken about in past readings about how I was told that, and you can look at it as existing within your own mind and also within the cosmos itself. So if we take it from, if we look at it from a smaller point of view, okay, so within our own mind, we have a constant battle going on between good thoughts and bad thoughts, okay? And it was shown to me like a basketball match, right? And they're always competing, and they're going to do this till the day you die. Okay, and when you die, I was told at the moment you die, it gets tallied up, and that does then play into how the circumstances of your next life. Or the afterlife, even if you don't come back here. So it does play into it. So it's really, really important to monitor your thoughts and try very, very hard to feed the positive thoughts. Whereas when you feel a negative thought starting to form, don't give it any energy. Just don't give it any ammunition, yeah? Because it will continue to grow and grow and grow. So we don't feed those thoughts. We just cut them off. And that's not being avoidant, yeah? That's just being clever. Because people who do let those negative thoughts fester, and I've got one particular person who's coming to mind now for me. Yeah, it's impossible to be happy when your mind works that way, yeah? When you pay homage to every negative thought that comes and then you just, join them all together, they just have a big giant pity party. It's not good for you, and it's not good for anyone around you. But from a cosmic point of view, the same thing is happening where we have, I know it sounds really simplistic, but let's call it the light and the dark, right? They're constantly competing for your attention. And so, I've said this before, it's like if you imagine in a basketball, this is just how it was shown to me. If you're in a basketball match and you're going to take your shot, it is the opposition's job to come at you and really try to run interference, yeah? To either get you to not take the shot at all or to miss. That's their job. They're just doing their job. I'm going to say something really controversial now, but I don't feel any fear in saying it, so I'm going to say it. I was actually told that God is the business owner and the devil is the CEO. But God has actually placed him in that position. I just use him because that's how we've formulated it. Obviously, it's not gender specific, okay? But yes, that was something that was shown to me a little while back. And so it's kind of like by doing that, they get the best out of you, yeah? It's kind of, if you think of a teacher, for example, a teacher that sees a student with a lot of potential, they will ask more of them. In the same way, what I was told is that God basically says to the devil, go, test them, test them, test them, yeah? Or when you're writing a script, what do you want to do to your characters? You want to put them under as much pressure as possible to really reveal their character, yeah? So let's see what's going on here. Let's have a look at this Lightseer deck. 1, 2, 3. And I will apologize. I'm just going to say as well, I'm feeling very candid. It is actually that time of the month for me. So I'm very Queen of Swordsy and also just not really overly comfortable chit-chatting. But I'm doing it anyway, and I'm so glad I did. Just focus on him. Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3. Much more, you'll get much more out of it than listening to me. All right, let's get 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. All right, so this is the 2 teams, the 2 of Wands, and I haven't seen that card in that way before, but you got 2 choices, yeah? Which voice are you going to listen to? That applies to myself as well. And we've got 2 choices. I'm seeing 2 masculines there, so that's another layer of meaning as well. Choose wisely. Oh, and we have a tower. Yeah, look, the other team is really trying to run interference, yeah? But it's funny, though, because the last time I had this out, I also got a tower. And I said that might be Tesla actually playing, yeah, the electricity. Okay. What do we have here? The world. I am drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank? I mean, I know what the world card means, but I don't feel like it's the usual meaning of the card. And I'm looking at it and it's actually going all blurry to me. That's interesting because none of the other cards have gone blurry to me. But this one, I feel like I'm looking at it underwater or something. That murkiness, the confusion. There are energies coming at you to confuse you. That's their job, though. So don't see it as, try not to see it as a negative thing. Just see, if you see it in a really objective way, like a really kind of Queen of Swords or King of Swords way, in a very objective way, just see them as doing their job. That's what they're meant to do. Okay. All right, let's get 3 more from this deck. We'll get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Can't believe I just told you it's that time of the month. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I reserve my right to be slightly crazy at the moment, okay? I'm usually pretty chilled. But, oh, well, look, I just said the King of Swords, didn't I? That just flipped out. Okay. Whoa, and I just nearly knocked the camera over. Sorry about that. Now, what's happening here? I mean, that is because of what I just said. On one level, yes, try to be objective. Okay, got it. That was slow. Be objective and realize that what they're trying to do is put nine wands in front of you. They're trying to build a wall that you think that you might not be able to get through, but that is a pathetic, flimsy looking wall. It's not really a wall at all, yeah? I mean, I think anybody over the age of, I'm going to say 3 can climb over that, so you're good. Okay, and there it is again. There it is, and it's still blurry. It's the only card that's been blurry. Okay. All right. I wonder if it's blurry to you or if is it just to me? I don't know. All right. Let's get, we'll get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I really felt like I wanted to use a Lightseers deck, and I don't feel that way very often with this deck. But yeah. Okay. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are we doing here? Why is that? And I was feeling much better using the Angel Oracle deck. This Lightseers one, it feels choppy or something to me. Right as I say that, choppy. Mind you, they're not choppy waters, but she is drowning. That's not fantastic. Yeah, this deck, it feels quite harsh, quite choppy. And I know that this is the 4 of Swords and it means healing, but that's not how I feel. I don't feel healed at all. I'm feeling like, yeah, this poor girl. Usually this is a card of healing, but I'm just really focused on the fact that her heart's not inside of her chest. That's a problem. That's not good. Not much use to you out there. We want it in here. Is somebody feeling disembodied or somebody feeling disconnected to that? Well, yeah, this guy. Okay. That's interesting, though, because now that's a whole other thing altogether. Because I was just talking about being objective, and it is important, yeah? Mind over matter, sometimes we need to do that. But at the same time, if we take that too far, we could become completely disconnected from our emotions. And then that is being avoidant. So there's a danger there. I feel like this reading's a little bit of a mess, actually. So I'm actually hoping it doesn't find many people, other than the people for whom it makes sense. Yeah, you want to balance. You want to balance there. It's not always easy. All right, let's get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Should I change decks? This deck is harsh. Okay. All right, we'll try 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, see, look. This deck, it's harsh. It's making me feel harsh because I'm looking at that blade. But again, I'm drawn to the duality here, yeah? And normally I say she looks nice and she looks a bit demonic. Right now, though, I'm not liking any of them. She looks smug and annoying, and yeah, she just looks nasty. Has someone got a distorted view of what the right thing to do is? It might be neither of the options you're looking at. Possibly. Please take it as it resonates for you. All right, don't let me be influential. If this is not something that you had already thought about yourself, that maybe you're missing something. It's not here, you're missing something. If you hadn't already thought that, don't let me put that idea in your head, okay? I don't want to be influential in a bad way. Yeah, hermit, listen to yourself, ultimately, okay? Because I'm not firing on all cylinders right now, so it might just be a couple of the things I say that apply to you. And what I just said could be horseshit for some of you or all of you. Yeah, 8 of Swords. But again, I'm drawn to that duality, and I had to. Look, I went like that, and I noticed there's something going on with the number 2, and there he is poking out, the devil. Yeah, okay. 2. So you see in this card, we've got, she's all tied up, and this one's free. Two. What's going on with the two? We had the two of wands before. I mean, yes, there is definitely the element, though. This bit I will stand by. There is definitely the element of potentially something running interference with you, or it could be within your own self. Yeah. There's a split there. I'm just thinking of branching now, actually. That's a quantum physics term. It could be that we've branched. Now you're going to have no idea what I'm talking about. I might have to do a separate video on that. Two possibilities. I'll just put it, if we're thinking of, what's the many worlds. So if you look into the many worlds theory, fascinating stuff. But there might be a split happening here, and that's what's going on. Yeah. To put it in simple terms, there's a timeline that you're about to choose. Okay. So be very, very careful. Try to spend some time on your own, I want to say, so that you're not persuaded by the wrong influences. I want to say, I'm not talking about social media influencers. It could be, but I just mean people in general. Yeah. This has to come from you. And that is another meaning, actually, to this card here. Yeah, you're going to find the answers within yourself. But it's very important that while you're doing that, you want to find the right balance. And here I will say balance. Yeah, it's a tightrope. You want to find the balance between being logical and also listening to your heart space. That's where you'll find your answer. Don't go too much one way or the other. Is there anything else we want to say, universe? Let's take a past life energy, because I don't want to risk it with that new deck that I trialed out yesterday, just in case I get something there that is like complete gibberish to me. All right, just got to bless it. Done. All right, let's see. I'm going to give it a quick shuffle. I really hope this makes sense to you. It does to me, but I don't know how well I did articulating it. But just know that if you're feeling really conflicted about something, you're not alone, okay? As I started this off by saying I had Jesus and the devil both show up, okay? So yeah, who are you going to listen to? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. One final card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Leadership. Well, I really feel, what does it say that? Vote today, but yeah, leadership. So this, and person of authority, this is about you taking ownership, yeah? Pretty much what I just said, the Hermit, okay? Very different pictures, I know, but this is about you taking leadership. Don't listen to other people. It's extremely important at this time that you just listen to yourself, okay? So I don't need to elaborate any more on that. And then I've got here, I have to go with it, the back card, longing for love. And we got loneliness here, and I've spoken about this before. So we have, I don't want to talk about the telenovela. I'm so over that. But we do have, look, we have this man here who might have stood for a little bit too long with his hand in his pocket thinking. Meanwhile, someone else swept in and off they go on their merry way. So just be careful. If this is you, Hermit, or if this is you, King of Swords, you don't want to take too long, okay? Don't take the piss. I will say that. Okay, all right, that's it. I don't know what I'm going to call this reading. I'm just going to call it a big mess that I hope you understand.